Happy New Year's Eve. I hope y'all have a wonderful new year. I just wanted to come in and say hi to y'all for a few minutes. I'm bathing my children. I'm on grandbaby duty. All my kids partying. So we bathed in the little ones. I went out earlier today, bought some of those party things where you blow the horns and all that kind of stuff. Hey Spencer, listen, people are probably out partying or with family and I just wanted to come here and say this because I know I'm not going to have any time later. I wanted to come here and say a lot happened in 2025, a lot of good and a lot of and some bad, right? And I have to be honest, even though I had losses of individuals in my life that I care about in 2025, I have had more gains. And gotta thank the most high for that. Hey Alec. Um, but I wanted to come in here and talk about New Year's resolutions for a minute. And I want to know how many of y'all do any of y'all make New Year's resolutions, New Year resolutions? If you do, what are they? Like, have you guys, Spencer, do you make resolutions? Alec, do you? Mika? Yeah, it is, Mika. It's a surprise live because I had a few minutes. I got my grandbaby in the bath, one of my grandbabies in the bathtub right now. As soon as he's done, um, let's see, I'm gonna put two in the bathtub together. So we're gonna work that out. But listen, yeah, I don't do resolutions either. I don't even believe that they work. I think that if you have to wait to a new year to change your life, shouldn't your life be able to be changed whenever you feel as though it should be changed? And plus, uh, if you believe like I believe, this is not the new year. So I'm just not even going to get into that, because let's talk about the most high for a minute. The new year shows you that it's a new year with growth and flowers and the smell of spring. Spring is the new year. So we ain't even gonna get into all of that. Hey Shadow, hey Joy. I can't stand New Year's resolutions though. I wanted to come on here and say I'm not gonna use this day to lie to anybody or gaslight anybody and tell them that new year is gonna start off any differently than that my 2026 is going to start off any differently than my 2025 ended. That's BS to me. So I just want y'all to know that I'm gonna be, kind of on the same path. But guess what? We all are. Most of us anyway. And the ones that are serious about change and moving on, and I even mean from like this kind of content and commentary, the ones that are truly serious about moving on from it, you won't even hear from them. You'll wonder where the hell they went. And some people are doing that throughout the year, throughout their life. And when you've had enough of something, you've had enough of it. Um who Hey Beefcake. You say you plan to go to fitness competition this. Oh shit, Spencer! You gonna be in a fitness competition for? Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait. It's some big things happening in quite a few of our lives, and it's a lot of sadness too. It's a lot of people that are going through um who definitely need prayer. Oh, this isn't a happy, beginning of 2026 for. And my prayers go out to all of those people too. Um, You say you make changes. Yeah, you make changes throughout all of your experiences. I try to. I was listening to some content earlier. I was listening to it's a lot I told y'all it's another sector that I watch, but it's a lot going on in that sector. And they were talking about deconstruction and all of this stuff. And it's so much energy moving, and it's hard to explain without sounding crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. It's a lot of things that are being made clearer and clearer to a lot of people. And I think that observation has to be the biggest thing, at least for me in this upcoming year. Participation is going to become less important, but observation is going to be important, more important for me, because there's a lot of things that need to move in it. I am too, Spencer. I know, Spencer, almost 7 years, bro. That's, oh God, I can't even believe it. We've been at this stuff for a long time, and it's the same stuff over and over again. It's the same stuff. Do you realize we talking about the same people over and over again? A new person might get added every now and then, but it's the same ish over and over again. It's mind-boggling how that shit just doesn't get old. I had someone who was, oh, how old is this person? He has to be in his late 20s. But he was asking me, like, what is the fascination about social media and people like talking shit about each other on social media? Um and I don't even understand it myself. And I honestly think it's because some people are just entertained by drama. Some people are in a, hey, give life. What are all of y'all doing for tonight? Listen, I'm not at home, right? So I was telling everybody, I was like, I hope people don't get to shooting. I hope nobody gets to shooting. Like in Michigan, parts of Michigan, Detroit, well, all pretty much parts of Michigan, people will literally shoot guns, you know. Some parts they'll light off fireworks, and in some areas you can't tell a difference. It's fireworks and guns, you know, but I'm just hoping they won't use guns tonight. They'll just use fireworks, but mm, I really didn't have anything to talk about. I wanted to come live and tell y'all happy new. Oh, I did want to be a little bit messy. I saw that Anaya was live last night. She was on Vaginosis's panel, and she was quite upset. Um, she was quite upset about what, I don't know. I mean, she was saying the same old shit that she always says, you know, all of your tea is out here and all. No, it's not. Girl, I got damn near 60 years on this earth. Baby. Lord have mercy. Y'all getting them troll accounts out of here, right? Because I don't want to even call attention to them. I just want to make sure that y'all get them up out of here. Ban them. Don't Yeah, well, let's put it on subscriber mode, because I don't even know why they even up in here. Like, that's so weird. Like, y'all, do y'all like literally follow people, like sit and wait on a lot somebody to go live and then just say, okay, I'm gonna troll this person? Yeah, that's, of course that's what you do. Of course that's what you do. So so I was saying that somebody who claims to be so happy like so happy and so wrapped up in their life and so wrapped up in their marriage and their children and all of that stuff, and they're hitting everybody's chat and in every fucking where, watching everything that's going on, and then have the nerve to call me a stalker. I'm a stalker? How am I a stalker, bitch? I stay on my channel and talk my shit. Oh, I might go to Bam's channel. My question is, why were you on Bam's channel watching a live between myself, Bam, Michi, and Joy? Why were you there? Who's the stalker? Weren't you the one that sent bitch boy like the audio from my grandson saying he hadn't eaten all day and y'all made a big old deal about that? Who's the stalker? Whose text messages are on somebody's channel like showing that you watch every fucking thing around here? Who's the fucking stalker? See, I don't have a house full of kids and a husband to take care of and a job to go to every damn day that you work, right? I don't have all of that in my life. And still you find the time to watch every fucking thing that I do on social media, not on social media, on YouTube. You find the time to watch everything that Bam does on YouTube, and you definitely find the time to watch everything that Joy does. My God, it's so fucking obvious. Your obsession is sickening. You watching now. I cannot. Happy New Year, Beefcake. Happy New Year. You know, I just and I saw that Triple went live too, but she deleted it. I was trying to listen to it. She was going in on me. She was going in on Michi. And then the second that the live went to, the second that she ended the live, it was private. It was just gone. And I'm like, but you hitting links and bringing me and Joy up, and you want a private. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we all do the same thing, but you guys go further. Y'all go into people's real lives. You follow their kids around. You reach out to their family members. That's what I call stalking. Watching somebody on YouTube is not stalking. Maybe watching somebody from a banned, a blocked channel or something like that might be considered a little creepy if you're not a supporter of theirs. But realistically, if you make it public, it's not stalking, you weird bitch. Hello? But let's just put it into perspective. If you say I'm a stalker because I watch Vaughn's content, what about you watching mine? What about her watching mine? Huh? What about that? Does that make you a stalker? Do you see how stupid this shit sounds? You see how dumb it sounds? Do you see how dumb it is? And let's just talk about all of this stuff. It's such a laugh and a kiki when somebody, like yesterday when we're on Bam's panel and Michi has a camera slip. It's such a laugh and a kiki when people have camera slips, and the people that are laughing the loudest don't even show anything about their lives. You ain't never gonna see their house. They're never gonna walk you through their stuff. They're never going to tell you how, they're never going to show you how they're living, but they're going to come out here and drag the way that they think you live, or the way that they say, even if you say that you live like that, you know? So, yes, baby, Mika, a stalker would be knowing addresses and kids' names. These motherfuckers be calling out my kids' names. Anaya was like, "Is it Vito?" and talking about my daughter being gay. I could talk about every single one of her kids, but I don't. I don't. But I'm the stalker. Girl, get the F up out of here. Girl, I cannot. I cannot. Hey, Star. Girl, yes. Stalkers are the ones who use your government, your kids, no pictures of your kids, lead people to your family, reach out to your deceased loved one's family. That's stalking. That's stalking. Going into somebody's real life, trying to find out their personal information so you can bring it back to YouTube so other people will go and knock on their front door. That's stalking. I don't do none of that. None of it. So I don't know who you calling a stalker, you weird ass bitch, but I've seen you posting somebody's court records and all of that stuff. That's stalking. I've seen you do that, a liar. Girl, you better stop and leave me alone. She probably wasn't getting any tonight. If she was getting some, it wasn't from the person that she wanted from. Even if she is getting some tonight, it's not from the person or the people that she want to get it from. She want to get it from whoever somebody else was getting it from a few years ago. That's who she really wants. That's who she keep on coming out here for. That's who she keep on swinging for. Won't even swing for her own damn husband. Oh, that's right, Shadow. She, no, this stuff is crazy, crazy. Let me say this. Can we talk about let's talk about trauma, because I was even talking about this a little bit with my family. I asked my mother, I said, if I went to social media and I told all of your business and I talked bad about you and called you all kinds of names and said, F you, you this and you that, and I exposed I said, would you still look at me as your family or your daughter and stuff like that, or would you disown me? My mother, she said, I would never disown you. um she said I would look at it as a violation. I said, would things be the same again? She said, as far as trust, no, not ever again. They would never be the same again, but you're my daughter and you're going to always be my family. I'm going to have to always love you. And then she said something that I've been hearing my whole life. You can love somebody and not like them. You can love somebody and not want to deal with them. You can love people from afar. And when people get toxic in your life, you can learn to love them from afar. You know what I'm saying? When people continue to, when the same old problems keep on coming up, or if people in your life are the reason for your aches and pains and your trauma and all of that stuff, to me, that's not what family is. So I have a totally different idea of family. Like I'm referencing the post that Miss Tawanda made. She said, we just a big old family and you don't understand. I don't understand that kind of family. I really, really don't. And I'm not saying that you're not family. I'm not saying that you don't see yourself as family. I'm saying I could never see that as my family. I could never view a bunch of people that have drugged me or drugged my life or doxed my family or came after my kids. It's a difference between coming after me. But to come after my kids and my real life family, I could never. For me, there is no turning back from that. That would be like me putting you over my real life family. That would be like me looking at a relationship with somebody on social media as being more important than my commitment to my real life family, my kids and stuff. Ain't no way in hell. So, no. You said, yeah, I just don't. I just think that, and then the thing about it is, it's this poem. Sticks and stones will break my bone when aimed with angry. What it's something that sticks and stones may break my bones, but these bones will always heal. Words that slang with angry heart, something the heart can never he when you love somebody and something painful comes out of their mouth, those are the hardest things to forget. And I think it's because the people that love you and that you love, you've invested so much time and energy into them, like you, how do I say it? I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. So, hey, Bam. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Cause that's really been something. Her community wall post really made me think, like, damn, that's really how you think. That's how your family rolls. And I'm wondering if is that must be the case in real life, because if you think about it, if you've experienced a traumatic upbringing, or if you've experienced people not being there for you or treating you like shit growing up, you would expect that that's what real love feels like, because the people that were placed here by the creator to protect you and love you were the people that violated you or had a role in your violation. So you accept that kind of trauma as love. You know what I'm saying? Or that kind of humiliation as family. I'm just guessing. That's all. I'm just guessing. I don't have the blueprint or anything like that. And everybody is different. So y'all let me know. Yeah, some people experience love through trauma. And some people actually think that they can do something to somebody, and when if time passes, they can get back to the way it was. No. The way it was is never meant to be again. Because you have to switch into a whole nother mode when dealing with somebody. It's kind of like dealing with a thief. If you have one child that steals and another one that doesn't, you gonna always remember, okay, this child will go in my goddamn purse. I gotta hide my purse from this child. That's a level of trust that they lost by going in your purse. You know what I'm saying? Or stealing something from the home. You can't trust that things can be secure. And it's the same with your heart, isn't it? And your emotions and your feelings and stuff. You said you got me on the whole TV while getting ready to go out. Where you going back? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Y'all, did y'all see Bam's community wall post with that face and that damn when the with the face in the screenshot that was on that troll accounts channel? Yeah, girl, truth is going out too. Y'all, but y'all be safe, please. Party safely. Don't drive intoxicated. Make sure that the person that you're riding with in the car is sober. Make sure that your damn, if you driving an Uber or anything, make sure that they're sober. I'm serious. Like, make sure that you protect yourselves out tonight, y'all, because it's gonna be a lot of precious cargo out here on the road. So love is support, and people don't know. Yes, some people don't know how that feels. You know, if you've grown up in a household full of people that you can't trust, that you're just waiting to violate you, or you're waiting to come after you, you're gonna look at the whole world like that. I'm assuming, like, everybody is out to get you, or eventually somebody is gonna be your target. Somebody that you fuck with is gonna be your target. Oh, you headed to watch night service. Go ahead, Spencer. Girl, do y'all watch night service? Is it sun till sunrise and y'all have breakfast in the morning too? Because I remember those days, Spencer. I remember those days, baby. Lock-in service is what we called it. Watch night service, lock-in service, where they lock the doors at a certain time. Y'all pray, y'all have food and drinks and all of that. I love that back in the day. Honey, we used to at I think it would be breakfast would start at like 5 in the morning or something. Baby. Whew, the church. But that's the community, you know. So yeah, y'all have fun and be safe. I got kids. Yes. Huh. I was thinking about like this past year, how this like 2024 and 2025 really taught me a lot. And I've been soaking it all in. I haven't been ignoring a thing. I've been setting some stuff, on the back burner until I really wanted to address it. But I've been soaking it all in, and I've been watching how people actually move, and how this whole, and I'm going to call it the matrix, how all of this stuff is working, because it's not, none of this shit is real. None of it's real. Not the outrage, not the hatred is the only thing that I found that is real. Because that's the one thing that people can't let go of, is that hatred. Hatred. And it brews and it festers, and nobody ever really, once you get fucked over on this app, you ain't trusting, not really trusting anybody that has ever fucked you over. You're not. You're just not doing it. And that's a fucked up place to be. It really is. It really is. So, yeah. Reflecting. She said reflections will get you caught up every time. You know what? And the tripped out part about it is that people don't understand that if you really sit back and you look, you can see a little bit of yourself, or a little bit of somebody in everybody that you watch, because those are the things that attract you to people. Something familiar, some sort of energy, or the way that they laugh, or the way that they talk, or something attracts you to that person, be it good or bad. And that's what we all have to. Hey Denise, hey Amber, hey everybody coming in. Hey April. Yeah. And that's why, I started like laughing more. I was listening, and I know Michi was upset last night, but Michi had me rolling. And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I know I might get mad at some content, because somebody said Aliyah was on somebody text me, they said Aliyah was on Vaginosis's panel, right? Talking shit. I said, I can't listen to her. I cannot listen to that woman sober. I can't. I have to have a gummy. I gotta listen to her when I'm on a gummy, so I can laugh at her stupid ass, and then I can react to it and not have emotion, because I absorb it, with the chemically altered brain, and then it gets in there where it's not it. Because if I had listened to her ass sober, I might have went live, while I was listening to the damn live stream. I might have went live just with popping her ass and receipt after receipt after, bitch, this is you. The person that you're describing, this is you, bitch. This is you. But shit. I cannot. I was watching a lot of content, and people, they will like instigate things and make things worse. And when you see people going from place to place to place, like when they was trying to accuse me and Bam of being all of them troll accounts, and they going from place to place to place to place all over social media, trying to convince people that it was me trolling or it was Bam trolling. And I'm just using us as an example. And then you saw all of those people instigating and yeah, without an ounce of proof. Without an ounce of proof. Nobody really needs proof anymore. Their hatred for a person is enough. Oh, which one? Ain't none of them gone. All of them are they in the bushes now. Hey, y'all, could y'all hit the thumbs up? They in the bushes now, girl. Ain't none of them gone till no 2026. That's why I don't know why people be lying. When you watching, stop saying you not watching. When you watching, you watching. You know? When you're not, you're not. That's just weird. Like all of us be watching each other, and then you watching my channel, bitch. You went live on it on a public app. You made so I'm a stalker, but all of them 129 other people that watch your little shit, they not stalkers. That's the craziest thing. Oh, because my YouTube video is up on YouTube public. It's not private. Nobody had to join a membership and nobody had to like hack your computer to see the fucking video. It's public on YouTube, but you calling motherfuckers stalkers for watching this shit. Don't put it out there then. If you don't want motherfuckers to watch it, don't put it out there, dummy. Oh, I cannot. Michael Stovall. Tell me why I heard your ass on Lovely T the other night. Changed the whole direction of the damn live stream, nigga. I said this nigga to change the whole direction of the live stream. He kept on cussing. Did y'all see that live? Please tell me y'all saw that live. Hey Michelle, Happy New Year. Did y'all see Michael Stovall on Lovely Tees? Y'all gotta go and watch that live. It was a live that she was doing. Oh, I started watching it because I was so fascinated about her friendship. She met this lady on YouTube, right? And I was so fascinated by the friendship. No way. Listen, I just got a text message that was like, what? What? Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, he went to Lovely T, girl. He went to Lovely T. So listen, somebody sent me an email. You know what? I'm just gonna show y'all when I come back after the first of the year. I'm not even gonna talk about the email. I'm just gonna show it. I emailed the person back. Don't know who it is. Letting them know I was gonna show the email on my channel, and I am. Shoot. Woo, baby, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages while I'm live. I can't wait for that. Do that interview, honey. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Michael Stovall, he hit Lovely T's panel. And he was clowning, and she was saying, where is he at? He's still in the chat. Where is he at? Where you at? He was still in. She was like, you're gonna have to send me a cash app, because he kept on cussing. He kept on cussing, and she was like, you're gonna have to send me a cash app. Hey, Urban, Happy New Year, Urban. I was watching your live or listening to your live while I was downstairs with the kids earlier. I started to hop down and wish you a Happy New Year too, you and Lionel. So Happy New Year to you, sir. But yeah, I really and tell Lionel Happy New Year. I said Happy New Year too. But yeah, I feel extra eyes watching. Yep. I'm about to say something. Gonna make some people mad too, because I guess I'm not supposed to talk about this person. Because they say that they not talking about the lady over in the pond and stuff. I'm not supposed to touch on that person. So I'm gonna leave it alone for a minute. So much I want to say. Now we right back to criticizing and talking about judging people for their beliefs and stuff. I just don't understand all of that. But it is what it is, because a lot of things you shouldn't take personally. You know what I'm saying? Especially if things don't apply to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. And that's what I'm really trying to get into. That's what I've gotten into with my content right here on this app. So I'm trying not to address things, but you said spill it, April. No, because I know she watching and I don't want to ruin her New Year's. I don't want to ruin her New Year without a S. Because I know she's always watching every fucking thing that I say and do. So I'm going to be quiet until after the first. So that's it. Yeah, I'm going to spill. I don't know if I'm going to spill it tomorrow, but I'm going to say something. Because I'm not going to be silenced. I did not want to talk to these weirdos anyway. They kept on pulling and poking and pulling and poking. So it is what it is. But I'm going to tell y'all, everybody stay strong. You know who you are. You know what your life is. These are strangers here on this red app. None of these people know you. And you don't know somebody. Even if you think you know somebody, you don't know them. I got secrets that I'll take to my grave that my mama will never know. You understand what I'm saying? That the people that are closest to me will never, ever know. Certain people know you for certain things and others know you for other things. And that's the reality of it is that, and the secrets aren't even bad. It's just that you don't share everything with everybody. So nobody knows everything about you. And people will hit social media and try to act like they do. They will try to act like they know your whole fucking life. And don't let these mofos get in your damn head. Just don't let it happen. Hey, Happy New Year, Lions Pride. No, I ain't taking the high road, Mika. It's not that me taking the high road. It's that it's the same old shit. It was like before when she was all churchy and criticizing and judging everybody and saying, you going to hell for this, you going to hell for that. Then you get into a raunchy mode where you want to drag everybody and dox everybody and talk about everybody. Then you want to go back to, oh, you a heathen because you don't believe in Jesus the same way that I believe in Jesus. It's just not okay. It's not okay to weaponize God in any way, shape, or form. And people might say, oh, you doing? No, I'm not doing that. Because I'm not saying anybody is going to heaven or hell. I'm talking about what I believe in. I'm not saying that anybody is the devil because they don't go to church. You're not the devil because you don't go to church. I'm not sitting up in here talking like that. And that's the thing. It's like people will twist what you're actually saying and try to make it mean what they want you to be saying. Shoot. I know, girl, listen, April, it's certain things that your parents, listen, it's certain things I didn't know about my mom and my dad. It's certain things I didn't find out about my dad until he passed. And it's certain things you should never know about the people that you love. That's their life. That's their business. And that's what people don't understand. Even with your own kids. It's a lot of shit about my kids I don't even want to know. Long as it ain't illegal, I don't need to know it. Because you grown and that's your business. So, yeah, that was short-lived. Listen. Jesus didn't even have a church. Didn't want one. Didn't even believe in them. So let's just stop it. And I'm not saying that church is not a good place because I lived in the church in my younger years. from my childhood years up until my late 20s. Christian. Shit. Scared of God, like feared the Lord. Come on now. Let's just keep it real. But you're not getting ready to go back to beating up people with religion again and stuff, especially not if it's aimed in my direction, and think that I'm not going to say anything about it. My suggestion is, if you want a peaceful 2026 and you want to get closer to your God, ma'am, you need to leave me the fuck out the equation. That's all I'm saying. Don't reference me, don't mention me, don't say shit. Don't watch my fucking channel. That's all I'm saying. And you can't blame nobody else for your lack of salvation. To blame another human being because you not walking the path of God is the most asinine thing that I can ever think of. Oh, this person is talking to a baby Christian and pulling them away from God. God is stronger than any human being on the planet. And once you believe that, you'll know that it can't no man pull you away. This you that's not clinging closer or following the will of God. Whatever. And this is the other thing that I want to say. People will say, you're not living right in God's eyes, and you should be. Everybody has a different path. Why do you say, because God told you that was your path to salvation? What makes you think God didn't have another conversation with another person? God didn't have a conversation with the Buddhist and say, this is your path to salvation. God had a conversation with the Muslim and said that this is your path to salvation. God had a conversation with Jehovah's Witnesses or with Seventh-day Adventists and every religion on the planet. Some of them don't even believe that the Bible is a real book, and they have their own books that they follow. So they're all wrong too. So the whole wide world is wrong if they don't go to a church and if they're not picking up a Bible. It just doesn't make sense. So stop it. Shoot. Yeah, then judging others. And nobody's saying that because Listen, let me stop. As I said, I wasn't even going to be doing this talk on this channel anymore. Certain things will hit you. Like I was watching the deconstruction stuff that Larry Reed was talking about, and I was watching other channels that I really, really like, really judging this man for finding his own path. He believes in God. They're judging this man and like ripping him apart. And these are actual channels that I absolutely, really love. Like they're Christian channels and religious channels. They have their own beliefs. You might not agree with everything that they say, but you still respect their right to say it. And my question is, why can't some people, because I'm not even gonna say Christians, why can't some people understand that just because it's not the way that you do things doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it evil? That's all I'm saying. So, because Brittany was given dominion. Brittany, you better say it, was given dominion over the world. If you want to speak Bible, was given dominion over the earth. So that's all I'm saying. And I know some people are going to say that, hold up, let me say this. Some people are going to say that, I'm going to say her name. Some people, no, I'm not going to say her name. I'm still going to call her Cricket. I still see her as Cricket, and it is what it is. Some people are going to say, well, since she's backed off, or since she says she's backed off, you should too. Ain't no backing off with them. And you see how it happened behind the scenes before. None of the shit that you see out here on this app is real. It's all a fucking illusion. And what they doing is writing these scripts and running these plays behind the scenes. And you're seeing this shit come out. You're seeing this shit coming to fruition every single day when somebody hits their link and they start talking about, oh, this is this account and this is this troll and this is that troll. And then you fall out, they cuss each other out. And then a week from now, they back cool again. And then these people want you to pick sides, knowing it ain't gonna be no sides in a week or two. Y'all gonna be cool again. And you want me to come out here and be mad at somebody this week when you gonna be buddy with them, or at least not, maybe not even buddy, but you gonna be fake good with them again. I cannot. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's the thing, Spencer. She continues to keep watching me. Don't watch the devil, especially when you're trying to get close to God. You say I'm the devil, you shouldn't be watching. It's your fault. It's absolutely your fault. And any judge in the land would say, don't be watching. If you're trying to get closer to something higher, why are you watching the low stuff? That's what I don't understand. Jesus. Girl, they wouldn't have channels. Do you see their views? Do you see how this mess kills your views and stuff? Nobody wants to stay in this shit forever. Nobody should want to stay in this shit forever. Obsession. And I think that when you have like been around people for so long or been doing commentary on things, it becomes like this habitual thing. Well, crack is a habit too. Cocaine, heroin, alcohol, them habits. They not good for you. You do habitual things that are not good for you every freaking day. So shut up, Michael Stovall. I'm being serious. This stuff is crazy out here on these YouTube streets, but it's not only YouTube, it's social media, period. Yeah. That's why they want to. Exactly, Latte. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah. They want to come over here because it gives them more content. You're not gonna continue to have the same amount of content. Your content is gonna become boring and dead and redundant and repetitive and stuff. And until you involve new communities or become a part of a new community, the problem with them is that they come into a community and they don't seek to become certain members of the community. Now, this is not for all of them, okay? This is not for all of them. Certain members of the community, they don't seek to come into a community and maybe integrate and become a part of it. They come in with a seek and destroy mission. They'll come in and become a part of healthy channels that are growing. They have all of this content on it. They got like really good channels, and they'll infiltrate, come in with all of that trolling, start doxing, start threatening people. Oh, you had this person on your panel and I'm going to drag you for having this person on your panel. And then they run the content creators off, or the content creators stop doing they become afraid of running their platform. They can no longer run their platforms the way that they want to run their platforms because they become intimidated or afraid of the friend group that they've made, that, you know, if I talk to this person, my friends over here are not going to like it. They come in to divide, not grow together or create something together. They come in to divide in order to conquer. And that's the craziest thing. It's like, it's so fucking sad. So fucking sad. Listen, they have the ones that they have everybody that they wanted, pretty much. They wanted to drive a wedge between people over here, but people over here wanted to be more like them. And that's the thing about it is you gravitate towards people that you are more like. You understand what I'm saying? If you are a doxer, you're going to really want to be in a community that promotes doxing. That's like cool with it. Dox the fuck out of them. Come after their kids. Expose their whole fucking life. Tell all of their damn business. That's the community that you're going to want to be in. You know? Y'all look what Star said. She said 78 people. It's 81 people in here. And look how many likes we got. Could y'all hit the like button now? It's a new year coming. And I mean, to be honest, if you were really tired of the mess, you wouldn't be here. You just would not be here. Because when I get tired of something, I ain't tuning into it. I'm like, I ain't watching that. Who said we was? Ain't no. Y'all better stop it. Mm-mm. He said a latte, according to some, up lost the strongest. I lost the strongest. The strongest what? I lost the strongest what? I'm confused about that one. I'm confused about that one. The strongest at what? Doxing and tearing people down? Bye. Y'all can have that strength. Honey, y'all can have it. Because that's not the direction that my channel is going in. I don't want to be a part of stuff like that. I don't want to be a part of a community like that. Nope. I don't even want to support that, you know? Now, I believe in providing information, especially if it's people that are doxing and if you want to handle things legally, I do believe in that. So providing information and stuff like that to help people, but I don't believe in that other stuff. So, baby, listen. Whew. It's so much I could say to that. Strong don't need the strong don't need groups and groups of people on their panels to back up what they saying. The strong don't need to go after your little children and your grandchildren and your family members and your deceased loved ones and all of that stuff. The strong don't need to do all of that. That's all something when you know that you have lost that battle. And what you're going to see is you're going to see people, I think 2026, I think for a lot of people, more clarification is going to come as to who people really are. That's even if you care. A lot of people don't give a shit. They don't really like people on this app. They just play like they like them because it benefits them in the social structure of things, you know, in the social. And I think that when you get away from like the clingy, leechy kind of people and you move on in your own direction, you'll see stuff for you start to flourish. And I even mean on YouTube. I suggest that anybody who really wants to grow on this bitch, if you've been involved in any of this type of stuff, move on without telling anybody what you're doing or where you're going. Create another channel, find you a community of like-minded people that you like having conversations with, and don't tell anybody that you used to deal with or that you're even still currently dealing with on social media about it, unless you're comfortable with them, you know, or unless you think that they're interested in it too. Oh, okay. Who is the You know what? I'm not even going to touch that one about the strongest people because to me, I'm not even going to talk about strength. Mm. I'm not going to talk about strength. What I can say is be the example. Stop listening to what people say and watch what they do. Watch how many times they do it. Pay attention to the patterns, and you won't be stuck like Chuck. You won't be stuck like Chuck. Good night, Beefcake. Beefcake, have fun, because I'll be seeing them pictures you be posting of all of those women and stuff. So I'm sure I know what you about to try to get into tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know what he trying to get into. So, but y'all, like I said, I was only gonna be here for a little while myself. I'm not gonna keep y'all here. It's almost 10. Well, shit, it is 10 o'clock. I said I wasn't gonna stay on past 10 o'clock. I am going downstairs. I'm gonna get me a drink. I'm gonna have me a little sippy sip. And I'm gonna bring in the new year, honey. My mama let me out the basement for the new year. She said I could come up and have fun with all of the rest of the family. So I'm gonna do that. And I want y'all to thank her. She didn't let me out the basement, y'all. Shoot. Me and Bam. She let Bam go out for tonight. Because Bam was in the basement with me. Shit. Mika even visited me in the basement. So did Spencer. So they all get free for a little while. Happy New Year. Hey, QST. Happy New Year to you, too. You have a safe one, too, sis. But y'all, listen, I want to, I'm about to get a little bit emotional right here, right now. So I went and took some I ain't gonna say that. Whew. She let me out the basement. Have you ever wished that you could I'm gonna ask y'all a question before I leave. Have you ever wished that you could go back in time and just erase certain people out of your life? Just life had just an eraser, like a do-over, and you could go back and you could just erase certain people out of your life. Have you ever wished that? Okay. So I'm not the only one. You said you don't wish to erase people. Michael Stovall said yes. Y'all say every other day. I asked my mother that. And my mother said that somebody had asked her that before, right? I said, do you ever like regret relationships with people, or like wish that you could go back and just erase somebody from your life, like you wish that you had never dealt with them? And she said, no. She said, not one person. And the reason that she said not one person is because she said that even though it might have been a bad feeling or a horrible experience, it was still an experience. And out of every experience that she's had, and as old as she is right now, she said now she can look back on her life and she realizes that every experience that she had with every human being in her life taught her a lesson. But she said it took her years to realize that. And she said, like in her younger years, she would have thought, like, oh, I wish I never met this person. I wish I never experienced this person. I wish this and I wish that. And she said, now She knows that experiences with people, with life, with everything, it teaches you something. And you got to choose to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? You have to choose not to make the same mistake again. And the reason that I wanted to focus on that before I ended this live is because when you think about it, every experience that we have right here, I'm talking about the people that have been following this shit show for the last 7 years. Haven't we been over and over and over again with the same old shit? Just a few different people, but the same old shit. And to me, that's expressing actually to the universe that you haven't learned shit. You haven't learned anything. That every experience with every person that you've had on this social media app, on this red app, it hasn't taught you anything because you're doing the same things over and over again. You're not learning those life lessons, you know? And if you're learning it, you're not doing anything with that education. And not doing anything with that education is the biggest slap in the Most High's face, because the Most High puts you through things to lead you to something better. Life puts you through things to lead you to something better. And you got to learn from the shit that you go through on this app. So that's why I say for myself, yes, Mystic, Happy New Year. Right, same experience, different characters. It's the same thing. The same shit I went through with Paula, I went through with Too Strong. The same shit all over again. Just worse, with Too Strong just went a whole lot further than Paula would ever think about going. And at the end of Paula's life, shout out to the people that, to the MTs and to the, I don't even want to say the other people's name that brought me all of the text messages and all of the proof and all of the information that showed that she really wanted to fix some shit. And the thing about it is, I wouldn't have even been open to it. And the saddest part about it is, I don't even know if I would have been open to it knowing that she was leaving this planet. Because once I'm done, and I don't know what it is about me, I'm hoping that I don't know, life will change it or time will change it or something. But once I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. But it takes a lot to get me there. To that, like, not seeing anything in you that I can retrieve or pull out or view as good. Like, I heard a content creator say, what is it about her? She was asking the question, what is it about her that makes her want to be liked by the people that she's mad at or by the people that she can't stand? And my answer is, like, what is that in you? What is that in certain people that makes them want to be liked by their oppressor, or wants to be good, wants somebody to like them that they're dragging and dogging out and stuff like that? That's crazy work to me. I don't get it. Yeah, experience is the best teacher. The best teacher. Right, Mystic? So hey, a troll. I heard you were Joy again. You're not Joy again, are you? Yeah. Bam, you gonna always have our love. I just gotta say that. And let me say this. I don't care what that other community says about Bam. There is something about them that views Bam as a part of their dysfunctional family too. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't even be following her all over the internet. They wouldn't care about, like, where she's going or what she's doing, even to try to destroy it. Because when you don't give a fuck anymore, you literally don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if a person succeeds. You don't care if they fail. You ain't watching them no more. You're not paying no damn attention anymore. You know, so yeah. No, I was listening to this about trauma, and they were saying that people who have experienced trauma throughout their life, they identify, some people learn to identify like shit talking and all of the stuff that we experience here on YouTube as a form of affection or a form of family or something like that. It's this warped sense of seeing the world. Like Miss Tawanda saw it. You know, like she's like, you know, this is family. This is how real family get down. That is not how real family gets down. Well, that's how real family gets down in the real world, too. Girl. Truth is, it's drunk. But so y'all gotta watch the end of Bam's live because Bam, you know, y'all, and please y'all go and subscribe to Loyalty and Betrayal. She's a good friend of Bam, well, you know, internet acquaintances. I'm not gonna say good friend because I ain't trying to make it seem like everybody, I don't know who talking, ain't nobody talking behind the scenes and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. But you know, Shadow, she's a good friend of Shadows and all of that. Y'all go and subscribe to Loyalty and Betrayal's channel too. She hit Bam's link. I didn't know it until after, you know, I went back and watched it. So I think it's gonna be some good stuff coming out at the end of the year. Okay, y'all. So I mean, going into next year. Um, so I'm about to get up off of here. Listen, y'all have a yeah. Y'all have a good new year. Y'all stay safe, okay? If you did not hit the thumbs up on your way in, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. Shout out to everybody. Listen, I got so many day one. You know, I love you, Cheryl. I'm gonna try to text everybody, all of my moderators. I'm gonna try to text y'all tomorrow. Wish y'all all a happy new year and everything. Everybody, Miss Virginia, y'all keep praying for Miss Virginia. Shout out to everybody that hopped down in the chat today, and shout out to everybody that's probably gonna reach out to me tomorrow and text me and stuff. And shout out to everybody that's been emailing me clips. I'm gonna do a 2025 recap of some of the funniest shit. This is what I want to do, y'all. I'm gonna do a 2025 recap of some of the funniest shit that I've heard from the people that I watch on YouTube. Now, I'm not gonna lead y'all to any of the new people that I watch, but I'm talking about the people from this sector and the, you know, the stuff that has happened throughout 2025. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was saying that I was listening to Michi when she was doing her reaction, I listen to people when I'm having these gummies and stuff, and y'all be saying some funny shit. Funny stuff. So I'm gonna do a recap. Hopefully I can get it done within the next couple of days and post it right here on this channel. But you guys have a blessed and beautiful rest of your New Year's, okay, guys? And I was nice tonight, but when I come back, it's not gonna sound much different than I sounded at the end of 2025. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all holiday, okay? And bye, guys.